Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you guys an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you grabbed a snack, stayed for a while and click the subscribe button. I would love to have you. I am on the journey of hopefully reaching 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2021, and I would love it if you can help me out by clicking the subscribe button. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you guys more than you know. So as you can see by the title of the video, we are here to review the new Bounce Skin Tint by Blender Beauty. I also went ahead and purchased the Bounce Concealer. This is not a new product, but it is new to me. I figured I would purchase it as well just to kind of do a full complexion of Blender Beauty. So if you would like to see what I think about this new skin tint after the wear test, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay guys, I went ahead and brought you in a tiny bit closer. This is what the unicorn looks like for both of the products. I do like the little touch of pink that they add to it. I think it's pretty cute. Same with the actual product itself. Here it is. It is glass and it has a dropper. I do really like the pink at the bottom and then it kind of fading out. I think that's a really cute bottle, a cute effect. It's simple, but a touch of like girliness to it. And then this is what the component for the concealer looks like. Same thing on the bottom, the pink and then fading out. I do think it's cute. This is plastic packaging. I think it's cute and simple. I did grab the shade medium 2 for the skin tint, and for the concealer I grabbed it in 2.50 N, which I believe stands for neutral in medium nude. Both of these shades are a great shade match, so I am super stoked about that. All right guys, so let's talk for a minute or so about this new skin tint by Beauty Blender. You can purchase this skin tint at beautyblender.com. They are offering free shipping on all US ground orders. You can also get it at Sephora online. I don't believe it is available in stores yet. The highlights are what they claim is that is a liquid formula, light coverage, hyaluronic acid, it's long wearing, natural finish, and it is best for combination skin. This is a skin tint that hydrates with light to medium buildable coverage and a naturally radiant finish. So why don't we go ahead and get into the application of this foundation. All right guys, my face is nice and primed. I used the Professional by Benefit in my T-zone, and I used this Master Prime. It blurs and smooths by Maybelline. I'm really enjoying this. I am going to shake it. I'm going to use my new Lawless foundation brush. I'm really enjoying that brush. It's liquidy, but not like super liquidy, you know? And when I put it on my skin, I already did the wear test on this, by the way. I did it yesterday. This is the shade medium 2. I don't remember if I mentioned that already, but yeah, that is the shade I ended up purchasing, and it's actually a good shade. It worked well. I've been having a difficult time picking my shades online, so I'm glad that this one out because I would have been very upset. I already mentioned this, but it is $29. You get 1 fluid ounce and it is available in 20 flexible shades. I did look at the shade range and I do feel like they probably could have added a couple of more deep shades. The deepest shade does look dark enough, but honestly, since I'm not an individual with a deep complexion, I can't really, I'm not a good judgment of that. Okay, so I'm gonna use a brush. I don't use a blender too often, like a sponge. I probably should have, but I just don't. So let me go ahead, and I probably should have only applied half of the face and then the other half. But just with that small layer, it does look pretty good. I don't know how, if that was a full pump. That is the only thing I don't like about the dropper, is that I can't tell you exactly how much I applied on my skin, but you guys already know that I like to start off light and then build it up. but I do feel like it's doing a nice job of covering things. And even though it feels liquidy, the consistency, it doesn't remind me fully on of a skin tint. The consistency reminds me a little bit of the Fenty Eaze drop. So it's a little bit thicker than a skin tint for me personally, but it doesn't feel thick on the skin. It definitely feels lightweight. And look at that. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Yeah, this is a good match for my skin. And I do feel like the finish is a natural radiant finish. That I definitely do agree with. And I also do agree that it is a light to medium coverage. That I definitely agree with. Yeah, it looks good. What do you guys think? All right, guys, and now we are close and personal because we're going to go into the Beauty Blender Concealer. This is called the Bounce Airbrush Liquid Whip Concealer. This has been out for a while. I just decided to purchase it because why not test out the concealer as well? And this is in shade 2.50N Medium Nude. I don't know how I feel about the applicator. It gets stuck every time I open this, but it is what it is. The shade I feel is okay. It's probably a tiny bit too light, but it's all right. We make it work up in here. It does feel hydrating. When I did my wear test yesterday, it did a decent job. I did not hate it. Okay, so let's blend this out. Yeah, see how it looks a little light. It's all right. We are going to set the face, and that is going to neutralize how light it looks. Don't you worry. It definitely does feel thick, but not like Shape Tape thick. This is the Sephora 57 concealer brush. I probably added too much concealer, but that's all right. But definitely looks pretty good. It doesn't look drying. Yesterday when I did the wear test, I really enjoyed it. I thought my under eyes looked great. So far, I am enjoying this concealer. Okay, there it is. Let me go ahead and finish up the other eye, and then I'll come back and we'll set the whole face. Okay, I am going to set my under eyes first because that's usually what I do. And I'm going to use exactly what I did yesterday for the wear test, just so that nothing changes. Everything worked out great yesterday, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Don't fix what isn't broken, right? So I'm just making sure there are no creases before I apply my powder. And the powder I used was the Charlotte Tilbury. This is in Fair 1. I'm using a Sigma. This is a Soft Blend 60. And very lightly going to set the under eye. This is currently my favorite under eye powder, so that is why I'm using it. Okay, what do you guys think? I think they look pretty good, right? Okay, let's zoom out and set the rest of the face. All right, guys, I did go ahead and contour and bronze a tiny bit with some cream products. I will go ahead and link everything down below that I don't actually mention in the video, just so that you know and in case you are curious. For the loose powder that I'm using today, I'll be using the Makeup Forever. This is the HD Mattifying Loose Powder. This is in the shade Banana. And I'm going to pour some on the cap. This is just like a fluffy powder brush I purchased from Amazon a really long time ago. And I'm going to powder the rest of my face. I love this powder. I did do a review on it. I will link it down below so you can check it out, but I have really been enjoying this powder. You could tell because look at how much I have used already. It's a good powder, guys. You really need to check it out, especially if you are oily, because it's a mattifying primer. It should help contain the oils. If you are dry, it might not be for you since it is a mattifying powder, but I have been loving it. It literally leaves my base looking so flawless. I mean, you can look at it. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Yeah, I love this powder. Okay. Let me bring you in closer so we can get a good look. All right, there we are. So this is after powdering the skin tint, and I do feel it looks pretty good. My under eyes are also looking pretty nice. They are not looking drying. I do have one dry spot right here, but other than that, I feel they look great. Okay guys, let me go ahead and finish the rest of my face. In the meantime, why don't you guys go ahead and watch past Mary with the wear test. Take it over. All right guys, first check-in of the day for this new Beauty Blender Skin Tint. It's hot outside, it's humid, so I am in my bathroom. This is where I have the biggest window and where I have the most natural lighting come in. I wanted to make sure that my first check-in was in natural lighting so we can get a good look at this foundation and concealer. Some cloud coverage is coming, obviously, because the lighting is changing. But here it is. So far, so good. I'm really enjoying this skin tint. I do feel like my skin looks pretty good. I'm also testing out the concealer, and I'm also really enjoying the concealer. So yeah, it looks good. I did set it down. You guys already know that I have to set down all of my bases. So yeah, but here it is. I feel like it looks pretty good. I don't know. Tell me. You guys tell me. Okay, next check-in I think will probably be around 8 o'clock. I'm hoping it is 2:45, almost 3, and I finished applying this at 12:45. So it's been 2 hours and it still looks pretty good. Let's head to the second and last check-in. All right guys, final check-in of the day. It is about 6:50, almost 7 p.m. at night. And I am jumping in the shower. I have to. If I wait any later, I'm gonna get lazy, and yeah, so I'm just going to jump in the shower right now. So I do have to cut this wear test about 2 hours shorter than I would like to, but I do feel like I got a good wear test in. I am a little bit oily in my T-zone, which is normal. This is like the normal amount of oiliness that I do get with pretty much any foundation. It's not as oily though as I got with the Lawless foundation, but it definitely was a primer issue. So I know some people don't believe in primers, but they work for me. So for me personally, I need to wear my primers. I cannot not wear it. I definitely have to give this skin tint a thumbs up. And the concealer, I also really am enjoying as well. I didn't even put any color corrector, so I can't wait to see how good it will look with a color corrector. But so far, I do feel like my under eyes are looking pretty great still after 6 hours, which is awesome. Definitely thumbs up from me. I will keep enjoying this skin tint. I'm super happy. And why don't we go ahead and take it back to Mary in the makeup studio. All right guys, I am back and my face is nice and done. It has been about an hour since I finished putting down my base, and I do feel like it still looks very beautiful. I am definitely enjoying it. I do feel it looks pretty flawless. The concealer as well, it looks pretty good. I did not put any color corrector underneath, and I do feel like it's doing a decent job with my under eyes. Overall, both of these products I am really enjoying, and like I said in my wear test, I give them thumbs up. I really do. I think it's a good product. It definitely is lightweight. The consistency, if you do like feel it, it is a little thick, but it does not feel thick on your face. It feels light and airy, and I do 100% agree with the light to medium coverage, which is nice. As soon as I started blending it on my skin, I can definitely tell that you could build it up to medium coverage. I feel like with the Lawless, I did not see that right off the bat. I don't know how much I used in total for my whole face because of the dropper situation, but if I had to guess, I'd probably say about a pump. and it is giving me medium coverage for sure. I don't want to build it up anymore because that's not how I would wear it. And you guys already know that I always have to powder when I put down my base. It's just, I have to. So I don't know how it would work without it being powdered, but for me personally, how I tested it out and wearing it, I think this is the third time, I am loving it. I felt it performed amazing, and it is only $29, which is not bad at all. If you are in the market for a skin tint, definitely recommend this Bounce Skin Tint by Beauty Blender. They did a really good job with this. I didn't try their Bounce foundation. I just did it. But the skin tint I am very, very, very happy with. All right, guys. Well, I think that pretty much concludes this video and the wear test and the demo and whatnot. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I would love it if you gave this video a big old thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm and hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. I am on the journey of hopefully reaching 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2021, and you can definitely help me out by clicking the subscribe button. Okay, guys, I will see you on the next video. Bye.